You opened Airo AI Builder. You were excited, you started building, and 20 minutes later, your credits are gone and your site still isn't right. Does that sound familiar? You're not alone. This is the number one frustration we hear in the Discord community. But here's the thing, credits don't run out because you use too many. They run out because each prompt didn't go far enough. In this video, I'll show you how to get 3 times the results from the same number of credits. I'm Courtney Robertson, developer advocate at GoDaddy, and this is inside Airo AI Builder. Let's go. Think of credits like ink in a printer. What? Yeah, every page that you print uses ink, but a full page of random splotches uses the same ink as a page with a perfect document. Credits work the same way. A vague prompt that produces bad results costs the same as a specific prompt that gets the right results the first try. Here's another way to see it. Imagine that you're a contractor and you're going to paint a room. If the client says, make it nice, it's just a guess as to what nice means. You'll paint it in whatever color you want, and the customer might hate it. You might move the furniture to the wrong place and just spend more time and the client's money on all these revisions. But if the client were to say, paint it a warm white, put the desk by the window, and add 2 shelves on the south wall, that gets things done in one trip. Every prompt that you send in Airo AI Builder is a trip to the contractor. Vague prompts mean more trips. Specific prompts mean fewer trips. And fewer trips means more credits left for the features that matter. Meet Fatou. She runs Fatou Couture, a custom tailoring studio. She makes bespoke dresses, suits. Her clothing is her art, and she needs a portfolio website that shows it off. She personally prefers image-heavy layouts with short text, which also happened to be great design for a fashion portfolio. But when she first tried Airo AI Builder, she burned through her credits fast. Let's go in and look at what went wrong and also how to fix it. So if I were to open up a new instance of Airo AI Builder and show you ways to do this, she might say, build me a fashion website. So we're back, and build me a fashion site has resulted in a nice empty screen. Now you'll see that it is asking you for more information there, but we'll just proceed on. We want to say, make it better. Well, that certainly changed things. Now, instead of make it better, I'm going to say fix the layout. Okay. And lastly, we need to add my services. You'll see that Airo AI Builder has come back and asked, what services does your fashion brand offer? For example, personal styling, alterations, bespoke tailoring, etc. Let me know. So I'll say yes, those. So we have given pretty general types of prompts. Therefore, our site is not really the most complete. You'll see that I'm looking at a few other pages in the navigation and they aren't done. So I'll say, fix my code. And Airo AI Builder is convinced that we did have some code that needed fixing. So you'll see that below it's fixed gradients, italics, headlines, scroll indicator. None of those things are actually broken. I just was trying to say, go change these pages. So what kind of prompt did I actually give to create Fatou Couture's website? It actually goes like this. We have a portfolio site here. And what I've entered is build a portfolio site for Fatou Couture, a custom tailored studio in Dakar, Senegal. It should have a homepage that has a large hero image of a woman in a wax print bao. I could be saying that wrong. I am learning. Short tagline should say bespoke fashion for every occasion, and a grid gallery showing 6 recent pieces. The services page should have a list of the services offered, including custom dresses, suits, baos, wedding attire, alterations, all the short descriptions. The contact page should include a form with the name, email, event type, and preferred fabric, plus also include a WhatsApp link. All of that came through with one prompt, 1 credit, and the result was specific, on brand, and it got us 80% of the way there. Fatou might need 1 or 2 more follow-up tweaks instead of 5 from here. So how do we describe problems without saying fix my code? The second biggest credit drain is vague bug reports. When something's wrong on your side, saying fix my code tells Airo nothing. It's like calling a mechanic and saying, my car is broken. The mechanic would probably ask, well, which part? What happened? What does it do or doesn't it do? What does it sound like? What do you see, smell, hear? All of those things can help describe the problem better. So just saying the contact form isn't working is way too vague. That took many prompts to get to a better solution. When I click submit on the contact form, nothing happens. The form has fields for name, email, event type, and fabric preference. I want submissions to go to this email address and a confirmation message to appear on a screen after submitting. Do you see how that is a lot more specific? There is no guessing that occurs. So I actually ran that prompt through Airo AI Builder. And you can see here is the exact wording of it. And it says it could see the issue. The form is required to have fields, but the submit button isn't clickable. More importantly, there's no API endpoint to actually send the email. I'll add both, the API route and the update contact page to call it and show the confirmation. So it recognized that I needed something I didn't even know that I needed. I just knew I want the email that somebody fills out on this contact form to reach my email inbox. And it's going to do the work of covering those gaps in the middle of, I don't know what I don't know, but it found the solution and it's going to go get that for us and set it up on our site, which is fantastic. So here's how to make a really good bug report. One, you describe what I expected. When I click submit, it should send the form and show a confirmation. However, what actually happens is when I click submit, nothing happens, no error, no message. The form itself contains all of this information and it goes to this specific email address. The structure works for any bug, layout issues, broken buttons, missing data, wrong colors. Describe what should happen, what does happen, and give it the details. So let me go over 3 rules that will change how you use Airo AI. 1 task per prompt. This is rule number 1. Don't ask Airo to fix the form and change the colors and add a new page and update the footer in one message. That's 4 separate tasks. And if any one of them goes wrong, you'll spend another credit sorting it all out. 1 task, 1 prompt, confirm that it's right, then move on to the next task. Rule number 2, review before you revise. After Airo AI Builder builds something, look at it. Actually look, click through the pages, check the layout, read the text. If you skip this step immediately and send make it better, you're wasting credits on changes you haven't even identified yet. Take 60 seconds to review, then describe the specific changes that you want. Finally, rule number 3, include the details up front. Front load it. Include your business name, your real services, your actual colors, your location, your tone. The more context Airo AI Builder has on the first prompt, the fewer corrections you'll need afterwards. Front load the detail. So how do you know when you should actually buy more credits? Sometimes you'll run out, even when you're efficient, and that's okay. If you build a site that's 90% done and you need a few more tweaks, buying more credits is reasonable. That's its intended use. But if you're consistently running out within the first 20 minutes, that's a prompting problem, not a credit problem. Go back to the 3 rules. 1 task per prompt, review before revising, and front load the details. And if you're building something complex, like an e-commerce store, a client portal, an app with a database, expect to use more credits. Big builds need more interactions. Plan for that from the start. Credits aren't your enemy. Vague prompts are. Fatel went from burning 5 credits on a generic site to building a beautiful, on-brand portfolio in 1 or 2 well-written prompts. The same credits, just used better. Try it yourself. Rewatch the prompting examples in this video before you start building. It'll save you real money. Like and subscribe. If you've got a prompting tip that saved your credits, drop it in the comments. I want to hear what works for you. And join the Discord. The community shares prompt templates and credit-saving tricks each week.